So I stayed late today to practice at church with two pals, two guys, two of the youth from church, and they invited me out to eat. So we're gonna go to this place I've never been to here in town that I sort of got every Sioux Falls, South Dakota, even in the area has gone to. It's called Olive Garden. So I was looking at in the local best, which is basically like what it sounds like, the local best, what's the best in the area, and it said Olive Garden was one of the best restaurants in town, and it kind of ticked me off because I'd never been there. What also ticked me off was that there are so many like Mexican restaurants that I do not rate as the top 5. Being a Mexican, I feel like I have some say in this, you know. So I'm gonna go someday and try them, and try either all of them or show you guys what my favorite one is, because it really is not, you know, well, it could be one of the top 5, one of them. I think it's like number second or third.
He was a retard.
What?
He was a retard.
Honestly, I'm kind of nervous because it's like an Italian place or where they serve pasta, and I'm very picky about pasta. I'm very, very, very picky. It's really hard for me to eat any pasta, so we'll see how this goes. I'm low-key excited.
Cuando estoy comiendo cóctel de camarón.
¿Sí?
Sí, la cebolla sí, ahí me la como. No sé por qué. No mucho, pero sí me la como.
Bueno, yo me como la cebolla solo cuando me dicen que no le pusieron cebolla, o sea, una hamburguesa tal vez. Y le pego el mascón cuando siento la hamburguesa. No,
El crujir.
No, hombre, rápido lo voy a separar.
A mí siempre me toca que no importa qué plato hacen de comida, yo a mí siempre me toca la cebolla. Siempre me toca la cebolla.
It's 6 degrees right now. Probably feels like negative 15 if I had to guess. What did I think? Well, for one, our server was great. 2, the food was out pretty quickly, which, I mean, I don't know how hard it is to make a side salad and a freaking and carbonara, but it was pretty quick. I think it was only like 10-15 minutes max. But no, it was good. I mean, they serve you a massive steering wheel size, well, depends what car you drive, but like a truck steering wheel size dish just piled, and they're very, very sneaky. I don't know if this is the actual recipe how to make it, but they put the freaking red peppers under the pasta, so it seems like you have a lot of pasta. But then when you get halfway down, it's all red peppers, which I don't mind. I love red peppers. I love bell peppers in general. Bacon was delicious. The shrimp was delicious. A shrimp carbonara, that's what I got. Trying to get some warmth in my fingies. How you doing? So, the question is, would I recommend it? It's my first time here, so it's gonna be a bit biased. I haven't been here multiple times. I haven't been here with it's a snapshot of a movie, let's say that, you know. Based off of my first interaction, my first time, the service was 10 out of 10. You know, I hate those servers that are like coming back every 3 minutes, asking if everything's good. Like, brother, let me get a conversation in with the people that I came with. I don't want to come here to talk to you too much. Our server was great. The side salad, that was pretty good. And I haven't had a salad in years. So, you know, again, that might be biased. A side salad, I would say a 9 out of 10. The ambience, the music, the lights, the location, that would probably be like a 9 out of 10. I mean, they're in a pretty old building, I think, so you can't do much about that. But the main dish, the shrimp carbonara, I would give it a 10 out of 10 if it wasn't such a massive bowl. Maybe I'll come back someday when I'm actually like more hungry than I was today. But I think for today, I'm giving it 8.5 out of 10. The flavor was great. It was just the size, the portions. For me, it was a little much. But you know, half the size, I'd probably be like a 9.5 out of 10. But whatever that overall rating is, I'll put it up right here. For Olive Garden, I'm happy with that experience, man. Price-wise, I think the bowl of shrimp carbonara was like $23, $24, which may seem like a lot, but you're getting a lot. Like, I'm telling you, that bowl was massive. So for the pricing as well, I'd give it a 9 out of 10 for pricing. That was, it's fairly decent in my opinion. So if you want to go try Olive Garden, I would 100% recommend it for the shrimp carbonara. If you want me to try something else there, if you're from Sioux Falls and you think there's something better that I should try, granted, I am very picky about vegetables. I think I might do a thing about Mexican restaurants here in town, because I saw the local best. I think I told you guys already, but the top 5, as your resident Mexican, the one you're watching, I believe there are other places that could be on that list, or at least reshuffle that order and take one off, because there's one on there that does not belong there in my opinion. Again, my non-professional, very Mexican biased opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all want me to do, and I'll do it. Well, depends what it is, because some of you guys get a little freaky. Going out with these guys made me really happy, and that just made me realize I need friends, bro. I've never had friends. No, boo-hoo, you never had friends. No, okay? No, listen. I've never had friends that I'm really close with. I only have, I think, one friend from high school that I ever went out to eat with. That was over a summer that we were both basically working at the same place. And it wasn't just me and him, it was me, him, and 3 other dudes. So it was 5 of us. Y'all know who you are. I hope y'all are doing well. It's for a couple years of my life there, brother, I'll tell you, it got depressing. There's nothing wrong with being surrounded by family, but you kind of need friends, man. This is exactly what I needed. I did not feel motivated to make videos to continue this, but they just give me another kick of energy to keep going. Well, first of all, God is always going to be there. But secondly, get yourself some friends, man. Get friends, bro. Go out and do things. The only reason I know these kids is because I go to church with them. Like I just told you guys, I was out there practicing with them. Seeing them grow up, and now to the point where they take me out to eat and pay for my meal, is like, it's kind of surreal. It's kind of a crazy moment for me. I'm not much older than them, but I feel a couple years beyond my actual age. I got gray hairs coming out. I don't put up with a lot of BS, especially from younger generations and my own generation. But God bless these boys. I love them. Not in that way. Oh, but I'm an introvert. So am I. Look at me. All this filming, recording, bro. You have no idea how much embarrassment I get for myself. But I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. You got this. Come on, get out. Go find yourself some friends. Make your life happier.
All right, real quick. I am fighting the nastiest heartburn right now. I might dock some points off of that rating.
As a proud American, I stand strong with our greatest ally, Australia. They fought neck and neck with us in every global conflict we've been involved in as a nation.
Okay.
World War I, World War II, the Korean War, the fucking war in Vietnam they fought alongside us. The Gulf War, the global war on terror, the fight against ISIS. We have reciprocal tariffs. They're the same both ways. We have a free trade agreement. Now, there was one little kerfuffle during World War II, the Battle of Brisbane, where some of our sailors were drunk, and you guys were kind of pissed that they were drunk, but you were drunk too, and we might have accidentally killed one of you guys. But you have gay gun laws, so we'll just let each of those slide, But we have very similar cultures, heavily vehicle-based. We're both huge fucking countries. We love drinking. We have scary fucking animals. You've never sunk one of our battleships and lied about it, and we don't give you any of our tax dollars.
Amen.
Our greatest ally, Australia.
Look, I know this is controversial, but I've served in the infantry, I served in special forces, I went to combat, and no, I don't believe women should serve in those specific roles. And I'm not going to sit here and... The echoes of eternity.
Oh.
You didn't let me finish. Unless they've worked at Waffle House, then all bets are off.
that was the aura there, man. That's crazy.
Good morning, my people. I had a bit of a problem with this truck this morning. You're obviously, when it's cold, you're supposed to throw in some kind of additive liquid for the diesel don't freeze up, and you're supposed to connect your engine block heater, which I did none of the two. So I threw in some of that additive this morning. Still didn't want to turn on, and while I was trying to, while it was turning over, there was smoke coming out of the hood, which frightened me a bit. So I threw in some 911, some of the emergency stuff, and it turned over right away. There's still some smoke coming out, but then it went away. But that's still freaking me out, and I gotta go get that checked. So I already had this thing scheduled in at an auto body today for the accident I had like 4 months ago. But regardless, we are underway. I am going out of my lane. We're underway. We're headed to the gym. Gonna be hitting a pretty heavy back day today. Now, when I say heavy, that's relative, because to me it's gonna be heavy, but to most of you guys it might just be a warm-up set. So before you judge, shut up, put your smart caps on, and remember, comparison is the thief of joy. So I'm happy where I am. I know I can be better, but I'm not gonna be depressed because you can outlift me. Quickly. We're out of the gym. I have to go drop off this truck. I thought it at 10:30 today. It's at 10, and it is 9:55, and I'm about 10 minutes away. So I have to speed. I'm just kidding. No, I'm gonna go speed limit. Well, anyways, see you guys over there. My dad also is a pastor, church pastor. So okay. I've never touched any alcohol, never touched any drugs, never touched any, vape pens, none of that. I haven't done any of that. Just work, church, and hit the gym every once in a while when I have time. Work with the youth of my church, so run the business every day. So yeah, it's a pretty good life, I think. Well, just taking it easy.
Well, the thing is, you're doing concrete work, which, that's a workout in itself right there. So
6-degree weather feels like -12. Thugging.
P.O.P. all the time.
Like nothing. It's called Don't Bother Nobody. Freaking, I was gonna say Cinderella. No, it's not Snow White. What is her name? The cold never bothered me anyway, girl.
Cold never bothered me anyway.
I don't know. Frozen? That's the movie. Whatever her name is, I'll put it up here. Look at these two. Always fighting, but then once they get outside, look at them. Cool as cucumbers. Bunch of clowns. Gotta take this little furball, cheetah. She's gotta go to the groomers to get all poshy smoochy. How'd you get this tighter on your leg, you big dummy? Hold on. No. Hey, stay. Where are you going? No, come on. Oh, I think she knows where she's going. But anyways, up. There you go. Stay, you big dummy. Stay. She gets very nervous, so I have a little toothbrush treat thing that she so dearly loves. And hey, can you get down? Hey, get down. Move. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. You know what? I've come to the unpopular conclusion that maybe it's popular. I hate Jeeps. They're not my cup of tea. I'm 53. You got time. But they're not my thing. I don't like them. It's just, you know, I don't like him. She likes him. See that? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? It's okay. It's okay. You're alright. You're alright. You're alright. You're alright. I want to pet you, you stinky dinky. You smelly little belly animal. You smelly, 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 smelly little creature. You smelly little creature. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're fine. You're fine. You're gonna come out there looking pretty. It doesn't feel like it for you, but you're gonna come out there looking so pretty, Tita. Okay? Calm down. What happened? What happened? And I'm gonna go deposit a check. I gotta go grab something to eat because it is about noon and I am starving. The poor little pup, man. She's so freaked out and scared. I tried to give her one of her favorite treats, but she she grabbed it with her mouth and just tossed it away. I was talking with the owner there. I believe he's the owner. And just one thing I noticed, people don't have that many communication skills. They can't hold a normal conversation. It just turns awkward right away. So like, if you're nervous about talking to people, so are they. Quick question for all my Jeep drivers out there. Does your car have these doohickeys, right? You know, the freaking sway bar, the diff lock, whatever the heck. And if your answer to that was yes, do you take your Jeep off-roading? And if your answer to that was no, well, the next question is, why the hell do you have a Jeep? Same way with lifted pavement princesses, you know? Freaking F-250s gas with a freaking 1.5-foot lift kit and rubber band wheels, which is the gayest, dumbest thing you could have ever done to a freaking truck. How is that useful in any scenario?
My car's making a fucking squeaking noise, okay? At first it sounded like a mouse, and then it...
I need a chair. Hold on. Might have to sit down for this one. Women driver also scare me. That's out of frame. Dang it. How's this? Y'all like this one? All right, let's get to it.
Gradually got just fucking awful. And now it sounds like my drive shaft's just gonna fall the fuck out.
Hold on, she knows what a drive shaft is.
Anyway, I went and got it looked at yesterday, and the guy got in the car to drive it. I said, "Did you hear it?" Knowing damn well he heard it. He said, "Oh yeah, okay." Anyway, it cost me $900.
What was it?
And I paid the $900 and I shut the fuck up. I didn't talk for at least 2 hours after that. Fuck. All because my fucking ball joints is all fucked up. My car has limp and it cost me $1,000. Son of a bitch. I'm so fucking mad. That made me pissed from right there.
She's got humor.
Tío, de verdad creo que la Tierra es plana.
¿Y qué?
No, pues que hay un debate que...
¿Debate de qué?
Pues sobre si es plana
¿Y
o...
qué?
No, pues que nos engañen.
¿Quién?
Las grandes.
¿Y qué?
Pues no sé, tío.
¿Vas a ir al espacio?
No.
¿Vas a pagar menos impuestos?
No.
¿Y entonces qué?
Pues yo qué sé, tío. Lo siento, ¿vale?
Literally, who cares? Who cares? Enjoy your life. Why find more problems to compound and add to the ones you already have? You're making up problems at this point.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I'm on my way to pick up Cheetah. That's the dog, little fluffy poodle, Bernedoodle. Her mom's a Bernedoodle, her dad's a mini poodle. I don't know what is like a mini Bernedoodle. A poodadoodle? A mini doodle? I'm not sure. A Berna mini. Something. Anyways, that's the dog you saw. That's our dog. I'm gonna go pick her up again because she's been ready for about an hour now, and I hadn't checked my phone. So we're gonna go get the little shaking baby. You'll see her right now. She just trembles and shivers every time we go take her. So you'll see her in a bit. What happened? Somebody moving your car, Cheetah? Is somebody moving your car? Is somebody touching your car? How dare they? My family doesn't know this, but I come to the bathroom more often to make faces with myself in the mirror than I actually come to the bathroom.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Anyways, I'm currently working on what is the old guy from The Godfathers? I don't remember his name, but it's good guy. Is it Lizzie? Look how they massacred my boy.
Look how they massacred my boy.
I've been cold all day. Like, I've been in the cold, I've been in cold cars, I've been outside, it's negative temperatures. Thank God for the shower because my hands have been cold the entire day. My feet are freezing, my fingertips do not get warm, so. To shower before I sleep. Yes, I'm weird, I know.